So the thing going on in gaming news this week has been like the whole resolution and sharpness with the 1080p and the 720p with the next generation consoles. This console isn't 1080p with this game and it doesn't look as good. Oh, the PS4 is better because all its games are 1080p. 720p is stupid, it's not as sharp. Who cares? Personally, I think sharpness, clarity, resolution, graphics, stuff like that doesn't really matter that much in the next gen. It's not the thing that I'm most concerned about. Now that being said, I do play on PC a lot and I do like putting my graphics up to the max as much as the next guy, but for the most part, besides these little particle effects and stuff like that, graphics are pretty much, I think, where we need them to be. They articulate things very well. We don't need cutscenes and pre-rendered CG cutscenes to show off things. We don't have to rely on sprites anymore, except when we want to. Now, at this day and age, games are pretty much up to what they need to be. Grand Theft Auto 5 especially proves that. Distance, character models, everything is in place. For me, it doesn't really matter. I don't think graphics matter. I think what matters, and especially for the next gen, it comes down to the other things. Gameplay. What I think really matters for the next gen is not really graphics. It's going to be gameplay mechanics. New interesting ways that we're going to be using the controller and the features of the system. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, and that's why I could give a damn about this whole 1080p versus 720p argument, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's a negligible difference in sharpness on your TV screen. I don't really care. And graphics in general, I don't really care. You know, a lot of times, there are games out there on older systems that look better than games now, because of things like art style. It's not always about just having the most realistic looking game, of course. Many of you know that. A lot of times it comes down to just a beautifully designed game and the way things look and the way things sound and everything. And what we're going to have now with the next gen are competent ways we can implement that, because I think the graphics are more or less where they need to be. Games can handle themselves in 3D now. Personally, I'm not looking forward to how much leaves can be rendered on a tree. I'm more into what kind of new gameplay mechanics we can work in. How far can that draw distance really be? How many characters can we cram here? You know, what can we do? How much voice acting can we fit on a game now? Stuff like that is important to me. But now, am I just being like a hippie with this? You guys gotta let me know. Like, am I being like way too abstract and artsy and it's not about the graphics here? Like I said, at times I can get a little excited. I can be a graphics whore. And I know you guys can too. So let me know in the comments what you guys really think about this. Am I being, tell me if I'm being stupid. Do graphics matter to you? Let us know if the graphics really do matter to you. Let us know why. And if you're not into graphics, if you don't think graphics are the biggest deal in the world, let's talk about some examples. Games that you think excelled and are awesome, play great, look great, not because of amazing new innovative graphics. Stuff like that. Let's talk about whatever we want about graphics and the next gen, and just, this was kind of just a rambly video, but just things you want to talk about. Let's talk about it in the comments. As always, guys, you know, it's me, Jake Baldino. You can like me on Facebook, you can yell at me on Twitter, and you can subscribe because video games.